It's Karina from Friendly Pantry. Welcome. I am a 13-year-old food allergy mom, and I help food allergy moms keep their kids safe while living a normal life. And I come here and meet with you guys every Thursday morning at 10 o'clock Mountain Standard Time. And I talk about all sorts of things. And today we're gonna do an allergy-free potato salad. This is gonna be super, super easy. It's not gonna have any allergens. You're gonna love it. There's no eggs, no dairy, nothing like that. And it's super simple, and what I love about it is that it's really shelf stable. So it's going to hold up to those warm summer nights or summer afternoons. You're not gonna have to worry about it going bad really quickly. So I wanted to welcome you all. Let's see, I think there's a few. Hey Brooke, welcome. We are going to get started, and I hope you guys are all doing well. I started here with some potatoes, and I boiled them. I just bought the package, the small 1 pound pack. This is 2 pounds of potatoes, but I usually for this recipe use 1.5 pounds. So what I did was I cooked them, boiled them for about 12 minutes, and you just decide on how crisp or how soft you want them. So I ended up doing them for about probably 13 minutes. And as you can see, I did not peel them. They just went right into from the package to the container. I did cut them into nice little bite-sized pieces. So I like them to be fairly soft. I don't want them to be too crisp, but just a personal preference. And so that's why I boiled them for an extra couple of minutes. So you can decide what you like to do. Okay, so when they came out of the water, once they're warm, I sprinkled them with just a sprinkling of salt, stirred them up and sprinkled a little bit more. I find that putting the salt on right when they're warm just really helps it to kind of absorb and give it more flavor. Okay, so let's make the dressing. It's going to be super simple. I'm actually going to juice 1 lemon, and I have a nice, I don't know if you can see it. I'll show you here. It is a nice juicer. And I'm just gonna take the juice from 1 lemon, get it all out. Don't want any of that goodness to be gone or missing. So I'm gonna juice it up to show you there. And the other liquids that are gonna go in are vinegar, and I use for this one a nice rice vinegar. And I looked at the ingredients. There is none of the top 8 allergens in there. Actually, there's no top 10 allergens either, which is good for Canada too. Okay, so we are going to use 1 tablespoon of this, and I need to grab a tablespoon. Hang on. Here we go. Let's get the tablespoon of rice wine vinegar, just in with the lemon juice, and then you want 2 tablespoons of oil. And I use avocado, but you can use whatever your family likes, whatever you buy, that will work too. I'm just gonna put 2 tablespoons in. And the nice thing, honestly, about cooking that I love is that it's super forgiving. This recipe is also super forgiving. That's really something that I feel is really important. I like to be able to make things that are just, if you put a little bit too much or a little bit less, it's not gonna be horrible, which is one of the things that I find about baking. You have to be a little more precise. So that one is a little different. So that's why I really love cooking, and especially for allergy cooking, it can be fun to start experimenting with things that you like and try new things so that you can see what works for your family. So in here, I'm replacing all of those creamy egg and dairy ingredients with just some things that are giving the same flavor profile. So you always like to think about what are those things giving to the recipe. And so I wanted something that was a little bit sweet. You want to have a little bit of tang, and you want to have a good texture. So I teach all of this in my Quick and Easy Food Allergy Cooking, But that is what you want to find when you're making any kind of substitutes in recipes. Like, what is that ingredient giving to it, and what do you have in your pantry that can actually replace it? And so that's what I did with this. And honestly, I have to say my whole family gave this a thumbs up. It is delicious. It is super good. You're not going to miss those creamy dressings at all. You're actually going to love this more. I know I definitely love it more. So, okay, so we've got in the dressing, we've got our oil, we've got our lemon juice, and we have got our vinegar, rice wine vinegar. Okay, so then I'm going to add a little bit of flavoring. So we need to have salt, which is, let me get the amount for you, half a teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of onion powder, and a tablespoon of sugar. And that's going to give that little bit of sweetness like that mayo usually does. And I'm just stirring it up. I'm using my measuring spoon to do it. Okay, stirring that up. And you want to put a clove of garlic. Now, if you haven't seen one of my videos, I love this thing. This is amazing. You just squeeze it in. Super easy, and it's small. It makes it nice and small, like a minced garlic. So it's awesome. I love it. I highly recommend it. One of these for your kitchen because it's so quick. Look how fast that was. I've added it in, and you just pop it in the dishwasher. Okay, so I've added it into there. Now, there's a little secret ingredient in this potato salad, something that you may not actually think about all the time, but it is going to add crispness, tartness, and sweetness all at the same time, and that's an apple. So what I do is I just chop this apple up, just go around the whole thing, and just do bite-sized pieces similar to the potato size, maybe a little bit smaller. Of course, do not need to peel it. I love the peels and all of my things. I feel like it's healthier, and it adds a little bit of color too, which is nice. So I'm chopping that up, putting it in. You will be surprised at how good the apple makes this salad taste. So do not skimp on the apple. It's delicious. So you need a whole one. Just chopping it quickly. And there we go. So I used a pink lady apple. You can use whatever kind you like, but I do like ones that are just a little bit more, I guess, crisp. And then you want to put in about a quarter of a red onion, because again, that's going to add the color. It's going to make it really pretty. And you can add or subtract things to this. So if you want a little bit more onion or a little bit less, feel free to add what you like and what your family likes. Okay, so I'm going to show you what that looks like now. So it's got the onions, it's got the apples and the potatoes. Of course, we need a little bit of green. So I'm going to put some parsley in there. That will just make it look so pretty. And last but not least, I'm going to put in the vinaigrette that we just made and stirred around. And if you can let this sit for a while before you serve it, it's actually even better. So this is going to work well for doing the night before, the day before. It doesn't last that long in my house, so you have to be a little careful that somebody doesn't eat it up, but you can have it for lunches the next day. You can have it anything like that. Like, this is going to be great. So when school starts up again, I know some schools are starting in person, some aren't, but when they do start up again, this is an awesome lunch idea. So don't forget this one. Okay, so I've got it in there. Everything's stirred up. I'm going to put a little extra parsley on the top. I'm going to show you what it looks like. There you go. Amazing potato salad that's allergy-free and really easy for your next picnic. So I hope you'll try this. Now I'm going to put this video up and the recipe up on my blog, friendlypantry.com, and I will do that probably later today, so you can watch for it there. And before you go, make sure you check out my new moms group. It's free. It's friendlypantry.com, and it's for actually facebook.com, and it's for moms of kids with severe allergies. So check it out, come join us there. We are starting to really get some great conversations going, and I look forward to talking with you more, and a lot of fun stuff going on. We're gonna have some giveaways in August, and it's gonna be super great. So check that out. It's the Friendly Pantry, moms of young kids with severe food allergies. All right, so thank you for joining me. I hope that you will try this. Let me know if you do. I'd love to hear your how your family liked it, and I will see you next week. We will talk to you soon. Bye for now.